does bankruptcy clear tax debt? Bankruptcy is often a great option for people who are struggling to pay off their debts. Not every debt, however, gets discharged in a bankruptcy case, and there is a lot of confusion around how bankruptcy affects tax debts. This is doubly powerful when it comes to tax debt, since the power of the IRS is far-reaching, and tax debts may impact your ability to receive any tax return refunds. There's a lot of confusion about whether you can discharge income taxes in bankruptcy. Tax debts may be dischargeable in bankruptcy, but there are rules around which tax debts may be discharged and which tax debts are not dischargeable. To determine whether an income tax liability may be discharged in bankruptcy, the debt must pass a 3-tier test. The bankruptcy code is meant to be strictly applied, which means that the discharge applies unless it falls under these limited definitions and conditions. In summary, you can generally assume taxes will not be dischargeable if the return was due less than 3 years before the date you are filing your case. The tax is for unfiled tax returns or some kind of tax fraud based on a fraudulent return. The 240-day limit for an assessment has not occurred. The taxes are for something like sales taxes or employment taxes. In some cases, a person may be considering filing for Chapter 7 bankruptcy because they have received notice of a federal tax lien. A lien generally refers to a claim a creditor may have to certain property of a person or entity that is memorialized and recorded by a filing in a clerk's office. Liens that are recorded are generally not dischargeable in bankruptcy. If you owe tax obligations, then you may also be concerned about the potential for the IRS to take your tax return refund for a future tax return. It may take a little planning, but you may be able to protect your tax refund in bankruptcy even if you owe a tax penalty. Immediately upon filing your voluntary petition, the Automatic Stay acts to prohibit enforcement or collection activity, regardless of the types of debts, whether credit card debt or federal income taxes. Very importantly, the automatic stay applies to your property as well. It can prevent a creditor's collection efforts, even the IRS, from taking your property, which often ends up being any disposable income you may have. Contact the law office of Richard Kisnan today to discuss your tax debt problems with an experienced and affordable bankruptcy attorney. If you're struggling with debt, including and especially tax debt, bankruptcy may be the answer you're looking for. To find out more about filing for bankruptcy, click the link below to book your no-obligation bankruptcy consultation, or call 718-738-2324 today.